Well, if there looks a large number of footballers on the field, we've got a special day today, and that is the fact that Villa Club chairman Doug Ellis has set aside today's game for sponsorship by the club's charity trust as a fundraising exercise for young people who need a helping hand. And as part of a day of charity, 13 mascot places have been actually sold, in inverted commas, and collections are taking place around the ground. So today's game all in a good cause, certainly as far as these youngsters are concerned, who for them it's a day out, a wonderful day out, to meet their heroes and hopefully enjoy a successful Villa victory. Tony Daly standing over the ball with Mark Blake, and away we go. Villa, who've got a score to settle with their East London neighbours, having been beaten 3-1 by West Ham down at Upton Park after the fourth game of the season. Daly twisting and turning, breaker, Parker in tight on the West Ham fullback. Villa win the throw. Parker launches a long one, flicked away, Blake back with Daly, Parker again, swept in by Staunton, Blake shoots first time, and a tremendous save by McCloskey, but Mark Blake really hammered that, measured it, had a bit of time, got it on his right foot, hit it low and hard, and although McCloskey fumbled it slightly the first time, it didn't get away from him. Great start. Kabici with the throw, long one. Regis for the flick. Daly, oh goodness me. In fact, Daly didn't get a touch at the death. It just came off Steve Potts. Had Daly been able to get there, then I think it would have been 1-0. But it agonisingly, from Villa's point of view, just went past the post. Richardson with the corner. Header! Oh, another tremendous save. Dwight York with a header. Little flick on. Well, it was more than a flick, but McCloskey, seeing it late, got down well. 3 minutes gone, and the West Ham goalkeeper has already earned his money for this afternoon with two quite outstanding saves. Wide to Breaker. And Keane's got an awful lot of room down this near side. McAvenny. Cross comes in, away by Teal, picked up by Parker. Does well. York. Good ball to Staunton. Takes it in his stride. Daly's onside. And he's got Regis in the middle. Regis comes in, oh, and it just cleared over his own bar by Steve Potts coming back. But that was a good, quick, positive move. Good, quick, positive move. Tony Daly, clear of the defence. Cross came in, and just before Regis could get there, so Stuart Slater it was covering back. Corner taken. Richardson sweeps it in. A header by Dwight York. And Villa's a leading goal scorer. Now with 8 goals to his credit. After 33 minutes, puts Villa into the lead. A short corner taken by Staunton, swept in by Richardson, and York coming in on the blind side, had acres of room and buried his header past McCloskey. 33 minutes gone, Aston Villa 1, West Ham United 0. Turns, back with Parker, close control, Richardson, wide to Staunton. Sweep it in with his left foot, does so. The header picked up by Richardson. Parker again, made room. Kabici's probably taken it just too far, but wins the throw. And suddenly there's a spring in the step of every Villa player that was been missing for some time. Parker turns well. Little ball, good turn from Daly. Still has it, gets the shot in, takes a deflection. Oh, it's in! Didn't Tony Daly do well? He cut across the box, the ball on his wrong foot, which was his left. He hit it well. It took a wicked deflection, and just for a minute, from this angle anyway, I thought that McCluskey had got it covered, but he'd obviously gone to his right. Had to adjust and couldn't adjust well enough, and the ball, from his point of view, crept agonisingly in at the far post. Now it's Steve Staunton, the other fullback, coming forward. Goes past Breaker, the cross comes in. Oh, it's just across the face of the goal. Nobody there to put the finishing touches, but it's still in play. Back with Kabichi. Sweeps it in. York. Staunton again. Gets the shot in, but hammers it into George Paris. Teal forward. McCluskey off his line. And West Ham have a free kick. York again. Dick's tight on him. McGrath up to Daly, edge of the box. Oh, he turns well. Gets the cross in. Regis! Oh dear. And Cyril won't be too pleased with that. So West Ham's first corner of the afternoon. Keane takes it. Swept in, McAvenny with a header! And West Ham, from nowhere, are back in the game. And Kevin Richardson will take the free kick. Time is up on the watch. To Staunton, might have a go from there. Clips it forward. Regis. Does well. Can York get the cross in? He can. The cross go down. Oh, it's in! Kevin Richardson puts the icing on the cake. And it was all down in the end to Julian Dix for that challenge on Dwight York. Richardson gets goal number 5 as York sped to the byline. Crossed, McCluskey could only parry it, and Richardson, from no more than 2 yards out, hammered it in.
Another convincing home win.
Yes, that was a good performance. We got goals at good times, 2 up again. One was a very good Dwight York header down from a corner, short corner on the left, and then Tony Daly had a bit of fortune. He cut in off the right wing after some good football, and had a big deflection past McCluskey. As I say, they got back in the game at the middle of the second half, got to 2-1 through a Frank McAvenny header, and you thought then we may have had a problem, but Richardson put us in the lead put us in a 2-goal lead in the 90th minute.
That was Rico's 5th goal of the season in the league. It's more than he's got anywhere else, right?
Yeah, he's done well. It's been a very, very good. He's had a good season. He's the midfield tiger. Scored goals, and he's been a good captain.
And in that game he brought on young Stephen Froggatt, gave him a taste.
Yes, he's a player that we think has got a very good future with the club, and you know, at 3-1 with about 5 seconds left, you think you might win it. So we didn't think it was a great risk to put him on and give him a little bit of a feel for the thing.
Now your big chance came over Christmas against West Ham. Did you expect to get on the field in that game?
Well, I didn't even expect to be in the squad, to be honest. And then when I came off the 2 minutes, it wasn't long, I only got 1 touch, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, yeah.
I don't think you told your father you were playing that day, did you?
I rang him an hour before kick-off.